recording. There we go. Get through the little. Let me get into the menu and I'll start. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This. I don't know how I feel about this game yet, so I'm just gonna hop right into it. Oh god. Oh my god, bro. Alright, everybody, are you having a good time? How do I do next? Crowd. Yeah! Yay. Hearing that makes me super happy. Thank you for your continued support from the bottom of my heart. Oh my god. And that's game two. That's game to Williams. She's taking the championship. Williams wins with a score of 6-2. Williams wins. Okay, they said that twice. Hazel. Alright. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. What is this game? I'm already confused, and it's been not even a full minute. When I was still a beginner, I knew I couldn't afford to take a single fan of mine for granted. Your love and affection meant the world to me. You cheered me on, so I knew I had to keep going. I didn't want to let any of you down. If I did that, I wouldn't be able to call myself an idol ever again. My path was a hard one, but I never gave up. I devoted my life, my very soul, to the pursuit of being an idol. Hold on, Aaron's calling. See what Aaron wants. Aaron, I'm in the middle of a game. What's up?
What how's your video going?
Huh?
What's your viewers liking it after a few minutes of video?
I'm recording and it's not live. Nobody's watching right now.
Yeah, I know, but I heard you at the party and you said, well, how is everybody liking the video already? And it's been like a minute.
I'm already confused. I'll send you the link to it when I'm done. After it's up.
I can hear you. I can already hear you.
Alright, well, you don't see the visual. You don't see what I'm seeing, Aaron. Hold on. Hold on.
You sent me a picture of the egg.
Exactly. Exactly. Alright, let me keep recording. If you want to listen, you can.
Oh, no, I can already hear you, but it confused me whenever you said, the first, like, 2 minutes of video. Oh, how is everybody looking at it so far?
I'm reading what it's saying. That's what it said. I'm reading the subtitles, yeah.
I don't know what's gonna left with that, like, pretty sure with that picture.
Yeah, well, okay, I'm gonna continue now. Alright, bye. Okay, my path was, oh, I already said that. Okay. And now, I finally made it. Commenter. Can anything stop this woman? Her string of victories is unparalleled. She's been playing professional tennis for less than 2 years, but she's already made great waves in the sporting world. I think Hazel will be somebody to keep your eye on in the future. What is that bead of sweat on her leg, bro? Yeah. I'm standing on this huge stage in front of thousands and thousands of people, and I've never felt more humbled in my— What is happening? You guys are my light, my life, and my love. My heart belongs to every single one of you, and so I'm going to dedicate this next song to you. This is my latest single, Overflowing Feelings. Let's go! Oh my god! I did it! I won! I can't believe it! Thank you for supporting me, everybody. I love you all. I'm going to keep doing my very best. Are we gonna get to play something? Crowd. A-U. 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 Commenter. Let's all applaud Hazel Williams, Japan's up-and-coming prodigy. Oh, are we actually gonna get to play? Hiroki. Alright, I think I've had enough of this. Bro, what? A-U. Hey, what's the big idea? Yeah, Hiroki, what are you doing? I was watching that. Oh, were you? Were you really? I plant my hands on my hips, unimpressed. Why is it like saying exactly what they're doing? Both AU and Hazel are sitting in front of the TV in my small, cramped apartment. They are fighting for the remote control about 2 seconds ago until I decided to step in. I snatched up the remote from Hazel's clutches before AU could, and the TV screen is blank. I was getting sick of them swapping the channel over and over. I might have gotten a headache if things had carried on like that. So wait, so the channel was going back and forth. Okay, that makes sense now. I don't know why they could have, did that at first. Hiroki, you weren't really trying to watch TV. You just wanted to watch yourselves and your own accomplishment. Ah, so they were... Okay, so those were both real. Okay, good grief. I sigh, still clutching the remote. I don't plan to give it back in a hurry. With great power comes great responsibility. What is this? They stole that from Spider-Man. What? They didn't even paraphrase. That's not even power. Having the TV remote grants you 0 power. Like what? Who cares? I'm sure they have their own rooms with their own television they could go watch. And neither of them are mature enough to handle it. Hiroki, what are the odds that they'd be airing one of your concerts at the same time as one of Hazel's tournaments? This is like a recipe for a disaster. AU, my concert was not a disaster. AU puffs her cheeks out in a pout. AU, it was wonderful, highly acclaimed in fact. Hazel, and my tournament wasn't a disaster either. Didn't you see how good I did? I was like, super amazing. They could have just added the G and made it amazing. Like, it's kind of cringy though. Hazel, don't you want to watch even more? It only gets better, I promise. AU, no, he doesn't. Hiroki wants to watch me perform. Hazel, no, he wants to watch me play. AU, no, he wants to watch me. Hazel, me. AU, alright, fine. Let's settle this like adults. Hiroki, AU stabs a finger in my direction. That's kind of weird. Like, wouldn't it just be point? Who would you rather watch? Hiroki, so I get a choice? That's unusually considerate coming from AU. It's a shame it's too late now. I mean, I already have a headache. AU, if you like, now hurry up. I'm a busy woman. I don't have all day. Hiroki, alright, fine. I heave a sigh. Though I have a choice in this matter, supposedly, I don't think AU or Hazel are at all interested in my opinion. In that case, does it really matter what I say? Oh well, let's give it a shot. Oh, so I actually get to play for once. Wow. Right now, I don't want to watch either of you. I'd rather watch Hazel. I'd rather watch AU. I'd rather watch Hazel, bro. Hazel. Hiroki, I guess I'd rather watch you play tennis, Hazel. Hazel. Oof. What? U-F-U-F-U. A foo-foo. I knew it. Hazel grins and puffs out her cheeks, a contented smile on her face. Idols are fun and all, but they don't get the blood pumping like tennis does. There's something visceral about sports, don't you think? It's super exciting. AU, exciting? Yeah, right. AU pulls a face. AU, performing can be just as hard on the body, if not harder than smacking a stupid ball across the stupid net. If you don't limber up properly, you can end up spraining a leg or even breaking it. Yeah. Then your whole career will be ruined. Being an idol is serious business. Don't take it lightly, or the industry will chew you up and spit you back out. I'm putting my body on the line every single time I step onto a stage. Hazel, and I'm risking my body every time I step onto the court. Sides, unlike, why don't they just use the actual words? Besides, instead of apostrophe sides. Besides, unlike you, I've got to worry about not flashing everybody while trying to hit my cert. What? It requires a lot of skill. Sure, that's a handicap, but it's entirely self-imposed. If you've actually wore underwear, it wouldn't be a problem. What is happening? You're so stupid. You might be right about that. AU scowls. For some reason, hearing you say that only pisses me off even more. Hey now, you're a rock star. Let's try to calm down. Can't we all be friends? Humph. AU pouts. Like I'd want to be friends with a muscle-bound Amazon like her. And, an Amazon? That's actually kind of cool. I wonder if I can crush a man's head between my thighs. to argue so bitterly? I'm supposed to be an idol. It's my job to bring love and happiness to people. I must swallow my own discontent and put on a big smile. Kira, AU makes a peace sign with both hands while fluttering her big anime eyes. Oh my god, thank you. I thought I was going to say something else for a second. I know this is just an act. AU, despite her public image, is pretty caustic, but it's an effective one. Nobody's better at turning on the charm like Iku AU, knowing among her fans is AU. She can go from 0 to 100 in about 0.2 seconds. Hazel, oh, that's the patented, I can't say that word. I know what it is, but I can't say it. AU, wink, I've heard so much about. You really are adorable, AU. No wonder you're so popular. Hey, what are you doing? Get off of me. I won't. You're too adorable. So don't baby talk me and don't pat my head. You'll get my hair all messed up, you dolt. What? Idiot, garbage, worthless human refuge. Worthless human refuse is a bit much, even coming from you, don't you think? Moreover, Aiden and Hazel aren't real humans, though they might look the part. What? They are in actual fact Succubi? What? I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it? I had a pretty tough time when I first learned about the existence of Succubi and the Succubus realm. As it transpires, a lot of famous and successful women, of course it's only women, across the world are Succubi. Succubi harvest magical energy through intimate relations, as the legends say, but they can also gain energy through being loved, praised, and revered. As such, many Succubi are driven to come to the human world and seek out fame. Through a series of events too complicated to go into right now, I was able to meet 5 Succubi famous in various fields. First, I ran into AU. Her full name's IQAU, and she's Japan's top idol. She acts sweet and cute on stage, but that's pretty much all for show. She actually has a cutting tongue and can be incredibly harsh. Next, I met Wakatsuki Marina. She's a revered businesswoman who runs a successful clothing company despite being rather young. She's an aloof, cool-headed woman, but she's a sweetheart deep down. Then there's Cosmo Moretti. Cosmo's is half Japanese, half Italian girl who rose to prominence via social media. Fucking course. She has a huge number of followers on the image sharing website Rapid Pound. Oh my god. Where she constantly uploads photos of herself in various saucy outfits. There's also Yamamoto Hifumi, the famous actress. She's been in the entertainment industry for over a decade, and she's beloved by the general public for calm, gentle, I don't know that word. Finally, there's Hazel Williams. Hazel's father is American, and I think she grew up there. She's an easygoing, laid-back woman, most of the time at least. She's a famous tennis star, and she practices almost every single day. These women all fell for me, and for one reason or another, I am now almost never alone. It's hard to give equal amounts of attention to 5 different women, particularly when they all have such busy schedules, but I think I do a decent job of it. It's a challenge. That's challenging. That's kind of dumb. It's a challenge, but I've never been one to back down from this. Spending time with all these clever, interesting, beautiful women is rewarding. This is so weird. And there are perks to it, too. Right now, though, I feel a bit of a loss. I'm flattered AU and Hazel dropped by to pay me a visit, but it's getting pretty late. Oh boy, we're back to them. I have to go to work tomorrow, I'm sure you do as well. Maybe we should postpone this little get-together. What do you say? Huh? Postpone it? Hazel stares at me, open mouth. But I've been looking forward to seeing you for ages, Hiroki. I've been so busy this last month, and we've barely had a chance to talk. Well, it's not like I really care about seeing you or anything. Here we go with the old sundered routine. AU does this so often, she has it down to a fine art. Who does she think she's fooling anyway? She might be able to trick her fans, but to me, she's incredibly transparent. But it would be a shame to go home already. I haven't spent nearly enough time with you yet. But don't you have an upcoming tennis tournament, Hazel? And aren't you recording a new single, AU? I'd hate for you to jeopardize your careers for my sake. Yeah, you're so, you're so considerate. That's why I love you so much, Hiroki. AU winces. Look at you dropping the L bomb so quickly. That sort of love is so cheap. Don't you have any shame? Hazel considers a few moments, then says cheerfully, "Nope." Ugh, stop. I should have expected as much coming from a woman who never wears any underwear. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I just don't like it. Human beings weren't meant to wear underwear. It's unnatural. I don't think human beings were meant to wield requests and hit balls across courts. Oh, rackets. And hit balls across courts, but here we are. That's different. That's that. And this is this. You know, I feel strongly about this whole no underwear thing. Why is this such a big part? I don't care. In fact, Hazel toys with the hem of her. No, no, no. It's not going to. I'm not gonna have to blur anything, am I? Oh my god. Well, why? Yeah, tugs. Still trying to make me you uncultured swine. Why can't I? We've done all sorts of naughty things together. I don't see why it should be such a problem now. It's only because you're not alone. You can't flirt with Hiroki all brazen like in front of me. It's degenerate. Oh ho ho. Hazel grins. So are you saying you've never done anything degenerate with Hiroki, AU? Well, that is... I don't know what that means. NGGH. It's just... That's the sound I imagine. AU glances away, her face flushed. In any case, I don't like watching you slobber over him. It's embarrassing. You really need to learn some restraint. Aw, don't be like that, AU. If you got a problem with me being lovey-dovey with Hiroki, why don't you join him? Huh? AU steps back. What's this nonsense? It's not like I want to hold him or kiss him or anything. I'm sure you don't. A foo-foo. You're so cute, AU, even when you don't mean to be. You can say the meanest of things, but deep down you're still an innocent little girl. I'm not innocent, and I'm most definitely not little. I know how to flatter men as well as the next woman. I just don't, because I have more self-respect than that. See, I like this one. I like the one in the pink because she's actually, like, the most normal. She's been I should have picked her. The other one was being, like, normal in the beginning, but now it's the other one. It's not like I want to lavish attention on Hiroki or anything. Does that mean you don't mind if I lavish attention on him instead? No, if you're gonna do that, you'll probably make all sorts of amateur mistakes. You're too clumsy. Really? Hazel giggles. I think I'm pretty good at handling balls myself. I can't do this anymore, bro. What is this game? What is this game? No, no, no! I met Hiroki before you did, and I am the only one with real experience. I'll show you how it's done. You're a big... No, don't tell me that this is gonna go where I think it's gonna go. Big and brutish and clumsy, so you should probably sit this one out. Let me put in terms you'd understand. Even with that empty head of yours, you're being benched. Hee! Getting feisty now, aren't we? That's cute too. I love handsome guys, but cute girls are also great. So she's bisexual. Being scolded by Japan's top idol is getting me excited. I just can't hold back any longer. Oh my god! Okay. Alright. Oh, that took a turn. Okay. Oh my god. That's censored. Censored. Oh. Oh, bro. Oh, jeez. Chill. Chill. Oh, my God. Hiroki. Ah, the things sure are escalating fast. I guess it's to be expected, given these girls are Succubus, but still, would it kill to give a bit of time to prepare my heart? Hey, time out. You guys are... It's really getting late, so if we settle this score another day, then... No, we can't. We're going to settle it now. Who can make you feel better? Here's what I mean to figure this out. In this instant, it's competition. Sounds like fun. Let's give it a go. Oh boy. Oh man. Later that night, cuddled with Amy and Hazel, I have a dream. It's a very gentle dream of the nostalgic variety. It's a dream of something that happened to me once more than a decade ago. In my final year of high school, there was a girl in my class called Yuki. She was a transfer student and she didn't have any friends. Though she was pretty and good at academics, she was cold and icy and kept everybody at a distance, myself included. A few guys tried to ask her out, but they were roundly rejected. I never thought I'd have a chance with her, so I never even contemplated the idea. Time passed as I never spoke to Yuki. She soon faded from my mind, but that is at least until I received a letter from her in my shoe locker. Meet me on the roof after school. I have something very important I need to discuss with you. From Yuki. The letter had been written in neat, elegant script. The characters seemed feminine enough, but I had my doubts. Would Yuki really send me such a letter? It seemed unlikely. There's no way the real Yuki, that ice princess, would ever want to talk to me after school. It must have been a setup by the rest of my classmates. I was certain it was one big, elaborate prank. That's what I told myself. But I went to the school roof regardless. I was curious. I'll admit my heart was pounding pretty hard at the time. I kept telling myself, what if? But I knew it was being silly. There's no way it was really her. But it was. Oh, now we're doing a flashback. That's who you fell in love with, dude? Really? The other ones were... let's keep going. She was waiting for me on the roof of the school. She turned to me, her dark hair fluttering in the breeze, and said, I've been waiting for you. I have something very important I want to tell you, Hiroki. I love you. I was utterly astounded, as you might expect. I never imagined Yuki would say such a thing to me. Of all people, it was impossible. It must have been a dream, but though I pinched myself, I didn't wake up. Yuki's white alabaster face didn't waver. She had written me that letter, and she had confessed to me. We had exchanged less than 5 words in the past, but she was being sincere. She loved me. I knew little about Yuki, and I doubt she knew much about me. We'd been in the same class for most of the year, but we were relative strangers. Like everybody else, I had avoided her. If she'd ever stared at me longingly, I'd never noticed. I never thought she loved me. I was wrong. Oh, she's puckering her face, bro. I accepted her confession and she kissed me. After that, we started going out. She was my first girlfriend and thought I didn't know much about love. I did care about her a great deal. I thought we would stay together for a long time, but that's something else I was wrong about. Oh, it turned black and white. I haven't seen her in years. I wonder what she's doing now. Was she able to find happiness like I have? If so, I'd be pleased for her. She was an aloof girl, and she seemed to find it hard to make friends. I wouldn't want her to be lonely. ... Now, that's strange. Why am I thinking about Yuki at this time like this? 'Cause she was probably one of those alien things too. The next morning. Beep, beep, beep. Ugh! I pulled out of my slumber by the familiar tinny beeping of my alarm clock. I get up stretching and shut off the hateful device before I can make my headache worse than it is already. I feel even more tired than usual. I must have gone to bed late last night. Snatches of the previous evening return to me in bits and pieces as I try to shake off my sleepiness. Ayu and Hazel came over, didn't they? And they were camped in front of the TV for a while, arguing over the channel. They had a bit of a fight, which then descended into a competition to curry my favor. One thing led to another, and then, well, it's no wonder I feel so tired. Ah! I yawn. It's hard being popular. But I doubt this is a problem many men would sympathize with. In fact, I'm sure most men would kill me if they knew how lucky I am. I do wonder where Ayu and Hazel are now, though. Maybe they left already. They stayed with me pretty late last night. I feel a bit bad about making them go home on their own. I'm not sure if the streets are safe for a couple of women, but well, it's not like Hazel and Ayu are ordinary women. They're both Succubus, and they have incredible powers, not to mention amazing strength. I'm sure they'll be fine. At least I hope they are. I should text them to see if they're alright. Would that be overbearing? It's not like I'm their father. It's with these thoughts in my mind that I exit my room. I'm still in my boxer shorts. I mean to have a shower. Pull on my clothes, but I stop when I pass by the cramped kitchen. It's not empty after all. Oh, there's still. Oh. Okay, that needs to be censored for real. That's for real. Oh man. Oh man. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, that's not okay. Hazel is sitting at the table, one leg folded over the other. She's wearing her sports attire, and her long hair is pulled back in a ponytail. She's brushing some of her loose hair aside with one hand, and her head is bowed. Her eyes are half lidded, and her lips are clamped about a banana. It's not every day I wake up to see a pretty girl in my house sitting in my kitchen. Though since I first met AU, it's starting to become a semi-regular occurrence. All the same, I haven't quite gotten used to it. It's a lot to take in. Hiroki. Hey, Hazel, you're up pretty early. Oh, Hiroki. Hazel takes the banana from her mouth and smiles at me. Her smile is so wide and warm I can feel the stress simply melting off my shoulders. Good morning. It's nice to see you. That should be my line. You're looking good. Good in what way? Is she fishing for compliments? What a minx. You look healthy or you look sexy. We're doing the you look sexy. Should probably go without saying, but well, I smile. I think you're looking pretty sexy right now. What, really? Ah, jeez. Hazel grins and takes another bite of her banana. Thanks a lot. You sure know how to perk a girl's spirits up. Hee. Were you feeling unperky before I dropped by? Not really. I'm always giving it 101%, you know? But, well, see, it's easier to get fired up when you're around. You're the best wingman there is. When you praise me, I feel like I can do anything. Then I'll keep on doing it. Hazel grins at me and I return it. There's something weighing on my mind, though. Say, Hazel, are you the only person here? That's right. Why? Nothing really. I was just wondering where AU went. I glance around the kitchen as though Japan's top idol might be hiding beneath the table or in one of the cupboards. But, of course, she isn't. As far as I can see, it's just Hazel and I here. Hey, you? Ah, she left already for work. She has a big concert coming up, and she has to rehearse for it. Speaking of which, I should probably get going myself. I need to head over to the Ukawa Sports Center so I can practice my swings. I'm cutting it pretty close. Looks like I'll probably be late. I hope your Yuriko isn't too cross with me. Has she been getting on your case lately? A little. She doesn't know that I've been spending time with you. I'm trying to keep it a secret, but I think she's figured I have another special somebody I'm spending time with. She's kind of jealous like that. Haha. Told her before we started dating that our relationship wasn't exclusive. She is a lesbian, straight person. She's a bisexual. She said she was fine with it, but she's a pretty jealous person. If she could stand sharing me, she really should have said so. Jeez. Hazel sighs. She couldn't... Oh, Hazel sighs. Humans are so weird and possessive. I don't see what's wrong with spreading the love around. It's not like I was trying to trick her or anything. I'm always honest and upfront. I know you are. You don't play mind games. It's one of the reasons why I like you so much. I think Hazel's the popular opposite of AU. AU always turns red and sputters when she has to say something even halfway nice. She seems to have a great difficulty in articulating her real feelings, perhaps because she spent so much time wearing the artifice of a cute, sweet, simpering idol. She's a total sundered, though, through and through. Hazel, meanwhile, isn't one to mince words. She's always up front, so she's easy to hang out with. She's a lot more chill than AU is, though they both have their own appeals. Hee, you like me, huh? Hazel grins. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I like you a whole bunch, too. Now that I've heard that, I feel like I can really give it my all today in the gym. I'm gonna work up a sweat all for you. Great, you'll do your best. I'll be rooting for you. Alright. Takes another right and then shoots me a grin. Who cares if Yoroki acts all pissy with me? I don't need her anyways. I've got you now, and you're the sweetest, most supportive boyfriend I could ever dream of. Now, before I go, wow, you mean before I go, I gotta give you something to remember me, Mai, as if I could ever forget you. I know I'm pretty unforgettable. Just let me do one thing. Hazel finishes the banana, then darts to my side. Quick as a flash, she presses a kiss against my lips. I want to grasp her close, kiss her back, but there isn't enough time. Hazel breaks the kiss and glances at the clock, her face flushed. Nuts, I've hung about too long. I've really got to get going. I'll see you later. Have a good day at work. Yeah, see you. Have a good one. I wave to Hazel as she dashes out of my apartment, the white pleats of her short skirt fluttering as she goes. Door slams, then there's silence. I'm alone again. Past I used to spend pretty much all my time in my apartment alone, but the company of all these cute succubi has spoiled me. This apartment, small though it is, feels much cozier when it's filled with their I clicked too quick. Hazel's barely been gone 5 seconds, I already miss her. I press my fingers to my lips, savoring the warmth of her kiss. That's kind of weird though. Then I shake my head. There's no point in being mauled. It sucks that we can't spend more time together, but Hazel and you or the rest have busy schedules. They've all got to go to work. Speaking of which, oh crap, I've got to go to work too. The interlude with Hazel in the kitchen wasn't as brief as I thought. A good 15 minutes had passed and I'm still in my underwear. I need to get in the shower stat. Will I even have enough time for breakfast? This is no good. I'm going to be late. Alright, I think that's where I'm going to end it. Like, for real. Yeah, so that's it for this video. This game, bro. This game is horrible. This game needs to be fixed pronto. Well, it's not horrible. I don't know, it's weird. Somebody probably likes it. If you would like me to do another episode, leave a comment. I'll do a longer episode. And, I don't know, maybe I'll actually finish the game? But, we'll see. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Take it easy.